We're ready to go. Caroline Barnes serves for the Illini, and we're underway in this, for now, non-conference showdown between USC and Illinois. On the touch, it's a point for USC. Already looks like it's going to be the Terry versus Fields show in this match. Terry serves for Illinois. Tuaniga the set, and a point for USC on the swing from Madison Peach. Keller has coached men's and women's volleyball at both USC and UCLA. Peach off the block. Penn touches it last for Illinois. Illinois lost some veteran middle blocking last season. Fields with the point for USC. Kyla Swanson, eligibility left, and Illinois needs depth on the pin this season. Dumped over by Mia Tuaniga.
Good dig right up at the net. Yeah, she might be 5'9", but she's going to take that lefty hand and just flick it right over. Consistently racking up 10-plus kill dig nights.
Illinois trying to hang around in this first set. Down the line, the swing by Lindsay Miller.
Lindsay Miller with this ball pushed all the way out opens up so much line for her to hit.
Burbage's second season at Illinois. Tuaniga dumps it over again.
To hang out with her just a little bit longer.
UCLA, of course, has gone on to win several as well. At the net, that's down and a point for USC.
Huge play by Mia Tuaniga.
And Caroline Barnes behind the line. Here's Fields. Barnes the dig. Over to Terry. Blocked by Miller.
This ball comes fast out of Raina Terry's hand, and it can.
All right, we apologize for the technical difficulties. We're just underway in the fourth set.
Next side of the court, a lot of chaos happening in the middle.
Miller, dug by Mosher. Terry, dug by Snook. Tuaniga, we've seen her do that all match long.
And doesn't send it right to the middle of the court, but pushes it back toward the setter.
VJ the serve. Terry stuffed. Miller and Tuaniga.
For USC, great read on this outside. So well.
Tuaniga, crafty as ever, the USC setter.
A lot of times going out, but once she finds her rhythm, it's lethal.
Tyra Ariel in the middle. Junior Raven Colvin serves it up for Purdue. Outstanding middle blocker for the Boilermakers. Second team All Big Ten a season ago. That's off the Purdue block minus Colvin. Not necessarily the biggest block, but still very effective. There's an ace serve for USC.
Looking for their 9th win against the top-ranked team in the country. Another overpass. Good block touch by Fairbanks. A script writer. You talked about the block, and Mia Tuaniga with the stuff there on the outside.
Yeah, and check this out. Tuaniga is only 5.
Number 21 in gold, Bree Kelly, 6'4" redshirt junior out of Rockwell, Texas. Mentioned missed almost all of last year with a foot injury. She's hitting over 700. Over 700 so far on the year. Nice response by the Trojans in Batenhorst. Flicka Stafford along with Vasquez Gomez. All expert receivers, but that one right on the back line from Tuaniga.
Of this sport, this is the perfect description. Look at how high she tosses this ball. Adds the topspin on contact. That's going to propel the ball.
On the floor now. Tied at 6 off the top of the tape. That ball set way too tight.
How about that? You got to love when your setter can put the ball away.
Weejay back to serve. See the scoring run. It is 3-0. USC's gotten right back in and a big block out of the middle.
Big block for USC. I talked about some hitting errors. Well, right now they are stacked. You can see how they're already static, just taking those last two.
Batenhorst open and just making a nice play.
Mia Tuaniga on the serve. Good serve there, but handled by Utah State. A kill attempt is blocked well. Tuaniga over to Batenhorst, and she's able to get a second kill early in this one. 2-0 lead. 2-0 lead for USC. Tuaniga with another serve, and that is an ace for USC's ace, Mia Tuaniga. Andrea Samovsky on the serve for the Aggies. Hits it over the net. Weejay the first to retrieve. Tuaniga to Batenhorst. A little cheeky play there, and it's another kill for the graduate transfer. She led the Trojans with 16 serve attempts yesterday. Here comes another one. Little miscommunication there from Utah State, but they're keeping it alive. The kill attempt, it's blocked, and Utah State not able to recover. Mia Tuaniga on the serve now. That's a good one, and that one will go into the stands just over our heads, Casey, and it's a service ace for Tuaniga. And Palm on top of the ball. Trubin on the serve, just over the net. The hit from Utah State is blocked well, and the Trojans get their 20th point. Gets a chance at the serve. This one hit towards the scorer's table. Mehmetovic tries to save it, but is unable to. And the Trojans have a 3-0 lead here. Jaden Livings, the furthest one back for USC. Weejay to Tuaniga. She just slams it down. Missed direction there from the Trojans. You expect Tuaniga to serve it up. 2-1 lead now for Ohio. Quick serve there. Batenhorst the first to touch it. Tuaniga to Ariel, and that's in there. Hard hitter there from Tyra Ariel. Cam Hunt on the serve there. And that's a good kill attempt there from Famuina. Now on to serve. Trubin the first to touch. Tuaniga. 2 on Yanwu. Gets blocked, but that one goes out of bounds on the block, and the Trojans will get point number 7. Gosnell to Tuaniga. Over to Batenhorst. Blocked, but Batenhorst keeps it alive. Yanwu gets a chance, gets it over the wall, but still handled by Ohio. Good hit there. A long rally here between the Trojans and the Bobcats. Gosnell, Tuaniga, now Batenhorst with the tap down, and that's successful.
Both sides of the net here.
Darby Ricketts on to serve. Gosnell the first to touch it. A little bit of trickery there from Mia Tuaniga on a little bit of a serving run as the Trojans are on a 3-0 scoring run. Blocked by USC. Gala Trubin will continue to serve until the Trojans lose a point. Archinska tries to get it over. Good dig there by Livings. And USC able to block it yet again. The blocks have been coming. Cam Hunt on the serve. Jaden Livings the first to touch it. Tuaniga with the kill. Emily Waddell on to serve now. It's a high serve. Gosnell able to retrieve it. Tuaniga to Livings. Gosnell again. Tuaniga with the kill. She's been really impressive.
And the fans are on their feet.
Fans get on their feet. Archinska tries a kill but gets blocked. Goes back to her. Gets it over, but Gosnell right there. Batenhorst trying to end it. Ohio able to keep it alive. Gosnell to Trubin. Over to Weejay, just tries to tap it over, is unsuccessful. A long rally here. A good defensive showing from the Trojans. And we are still alive here. Trubin keeping it alive. Gosnell over to Weejay, who just has to hit it over. A long point here. Gosnell with the dig. Tuaniga ends the set. Trojans with set number 3 after the longest rally of the evening. Dug up there by Ohio, and the Bobcats not able to recover.
Oh yeah, she's proving she's meant to be in that starting lineup tonight.
Gosnell hits it over. Shoemate with the set. Cam Hunt is blocked by Mia Tuaniga. Tuaniga, even though she's not the tallest. Gosnell. And a good hit there, but Gosnell keeping it alive. Tuaniga sets up Batenhorst. Hickey able to retrieve that one. And that's a block for USC. Trojans on the brink of a win. USC up by 2 points now. And it's set.
Back and forth start to this first set. Shu lines it up and sends it just over the net. Tuaniga. Batenhorst sends it deflection and a kill. Allie Batenhorst set to serve here in a 5-4 game here in the first set. Sends that one over. Set up and blocked again. That one set over. Trubin finds it. Tuaniga over to Anyanwu. And that one kept in, but tried to play it. They'll look to ride this one out. Trojans playing on their back foot. Shu sends it over. Played by Livings. Tuaniga sets up Livings in a really hard kill.
Yeah, Verbees had limited playing time in last time's game, but here she is early in this one.
She'll send it over to Hastings. That one played. Myers tried to get a kill opportunity, but met up by the net. That's always important, especially playing a ranked team.
Absolutely.
Flickinger sends it over, just barely finds its way over. And Flickinger could not get a read on it. Getting up there for the Lions, but Batenhorst sends it a little bit wide and a good hit there. Hastings over to Myers, and that one blocked. Who else but Batenhorst? As Schaefer back to serve for the Lions. The San Jose State transfer sends it over. Gosnell plays it to Tuaniga. And that one played back, met with a blocker. Batenhorst with the hit. Good dig up from Flickinger. And that one blocked, but Hastings with an impressive play. But Myers can't find it, so that's a point to the Trojans. Here's Shu setting up Flickinger. Tuaniga sends it over, but that's a great dig by Hastings. But they end play, and they award the point to the Trojans. Has had some good serves here tonight. See what the libero can do. Tuaniga sends it down to keep the Trojans alive here in this set. Mia Tuaniga, as you can see there, looked like she was going to set up her teammate McGinnis, but using that left hand, and 5 points away from the victory. That one narrowly gets over the net. Myers deflected and inbounds. And the Trojans tally another point on the floor. Huge kill, or block rather, from Tuaniga.
Normal libero. Gala Trubin out in this one. Could be a big factor. We've already seen it already. Ariel. Olivia Mickelson on to serve for the Rebels. Gets it over the net. Famulina with the dig. Tuaniga over to Livings. It's blocked but out of bounds. Alondra Alarcon now gets the serve over. Livings to Tuaniga. Batenhorst with an attempt, and it's a good kill from her. Gosnell and a couple other players. As Anyanwu with the kill attempt. Really tight contest here in the first set. Gets it over the net just barely. UNLV looking for an attack here. Blocked by Anyanwu. Good handle there from UNLV. A little bit of miscommunication here. Tuaniga with the kill, and it's successful. USC up 16-14. A high set there. Tuaniga with another kill at the Galen Center. Hits it over. Service ace there for Mia Tuaniga, barely in front of that back line. Trojans with 22 kills to UNLV's 17. Handled by Latos. Now a big hit here, but blocked by Ariel and Tuaniga. Verbees gets it over. As Jaden Livings will get it up on Anyanwu. Taps it over. Gosnell to Tuaniga with the misdirection. Commandeering.
Mia Tuaniga, the senior.
UNLV will get us started off. Arian Fafard with the serve. Gosnell able to handle that one. Mia Tuaniga has been impressive with that tonight. The misdirection, you expect her. Another kill for the senior, kill number 4.
Great.
She came into this one tied for 4th on this squad in service aces. Gosnell able to handle it. Tuaniga just has to tap it up. Falmuina with a hard hit and kill. She'll come off after notching kill number 4. We'll try to save the Trojans from the brink. USC needs to score this one. Knocks it over, and it's a service ace. Trojans stay alive in this 3rd set on the ace from Tuaniga. Jordan Freeman for the game lead. Tuaniga with the serve, dug up by King, but it'll go down as a service ace for Tuaniga. 3 service aces now.
The serve is a good one. Received by Blakenhorst. One's digged out. Over and out. A point for the Trojans to start. Ball goes up. And then that one is an ace.
I think I called that one right there, actually.
Someone to look out for during this game. Another serve. That one dug out there by the Trojans. And sets it up for Riley McGinnis. Again, another lower serve. Triton's able to get this one over Gosnell. Tuaniga. And that one is... This one goes over. Dug out there. Tuaniga catches them lacking. That one received over by Rebeast. And a great block there by Tuaniga. As you'll see, just blocked there. Saran was trying to go for it, but Tuaniga gets it over. Received by the Tritons, keep coming to that close side, and that one is blocked by number 22, Riley McGinnis, who is having a great game today.
Staying composed and doing what you know how to do.
Back to serve. Hits it hard, another one of those with so much topspin, just so hard to handle. Ulick not able to get that one. This earlier. Sends it across. Badenhorst to Tuaniga. Over to Livings. Dug out by the Tritons. Sends it over toward the net. That one blocked by the Trojans. First, as well as McGinnis all over there. Sends it over. A change up there. What a serve. That one dropped like a curveball. Oh my gosh. Come and try to do it again. This one, she opts for more of a power one and gets it on the back line. Wow.
An electric and exciting player to keep an eye on tonight.
Getting into a... Ball sent over. Oh, and rising is Tuaniga. And able to get the kill there. Trojans up 8 right now. Saran with the service over. Handled by Batenhorst. Tuaniga finds Livings, who's rejected. Tuaniga rises up and is able to finish it.
She's just been so successful on all sides of the ball.
Verbeest with the serve. Going toward the back. Handled, though. Telling Saran. And rejected by the Trojans.
Wasn't lined up quite right. UCSD really needs to step on it.
Truman is an outstanding young setter. There are a lot of them around the country. Perfect pass by Batenhorst. And that ball is dug by Truman, but a very nice cross-body kill as they enter the meat of the Big Ten Conference schedule. Beautiful set outside. That ball ripped by Livings, but dug by the Buckeyes. Livings again, and missed it out of bounds, number 42 in white.
She is now 4 of 4, hitting 1,000.
They need her. 0-59, where would they be without her? And Mia Tuaniga from the service line, getting this crowd back involved here at the Galen Center.
Left front corner to be able to go reverse on the D-ball would have been beautiful.
Perfect pass on the slide, and Yanwu, not yet. Joust coming, very nice work by Mia Tuaniga. Tuaniga, Anyanwu, and Batenhorst up front now. Livings with a serve, very good pass. And a better block.
Not giving Selman the ball.
Ohio State on an 8-1 run and two-handed slam dunk by Mia Tuaniga. 0-43. Offense has been hard to come by. Tuaniga again.
Nebraska starts in the rotation that has Lindsey Krause at the service line to start. She's been one of the best servers for Nebraska this year. Women of Troy go right away.
And she fires it right into her. Kill for the Huskers.
Looks like it might have sat in the hand a little too long on that one. What do you think?
So I do think that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tuaniga, there's the second touch by Tuaniga. Did not.
Knocks it over. Trubin the first to touch. Tuaniga over to Ariel, and that is a kill for her. Looking to increase its advantage. Trubin the first to touch. Tuaniga two on Yanwu. That's a hard hit, and that goes in bounds. She'll look for another one here. Trojans up 1-0 so far. Nearly another one there. Trubin. Tuaniga slams it down. Up by 2. Fowlette with the big hit. Batenhorst able to recover though, and she'll get an attack attempt. Tuaniga with the kill. We have Tuaniga on the serve. Big hit, and it falls in. Michigan still 2 points away from winning. And a good service ace there from Tuaniga.
So it's going to be fun to see these two teams face off.
It'll be rotation 1 for Minnesota with Schaffmaster taking the opening serve. And Tyra Ariel throws one down for USC. Alex Acevedo with the serve. Tuaniga setting the middle again. It's Ariel. Middle's going back and forth. Now Schaffmaster sets Grote. Lower set outside there to Famuina. Tuaniga has some options. Famuina again. Some of these long rallies we expected. Famuina through the block and down. Brad Keller was telling us he hopes that USC can drag out these points and be the more creative team in transition. Rattles around the block. We go back to Hansen again. Livings has a big arm. Over 0.8 blocks per set, very good. And there's a roof lineup for USC after checking in as a sub last time out.
We mentioned different systems.
Personalities, I would say, pretty much match what they are on the court. Sometimes see a little bit of that dissonance, not there. I think the personalities by the redshirt freshman Acevedo. Bashed off the block by Batenhorst. Now Tuaniga takes a swing. She can do that too. I mean, it's appropriate when you talk about USC's 4-time.
They train this to shape their blocks back inside, even reaching outside of their body.
And another big stuff, Leah Ford. You see the gracefulness is still there in the way that she moves. Very fluid athlete. Oh, Grote just can't fend that one off.
So back to serve for Oregon, Mackenzie Morris, the 5th-year senior out of Frisco, Texas. And just the free ball here early, and then a pretty pancake up, no, hits the deck. So Daly McLennan, the senior local product out of Canby, Oregon. And the block up, but out of bounds. A little on that block. So Batenhorst won't get credit for the kill. Floating again up at the net. Owabete, and now Collier out of the back. The block cover. Glover. There's Batenhorst. And Another extended rally killed by the USC block.
Set out of system, and I like that set has good height but a little bit inside, so Leah Ford able to close that one. Look at this solid block, and look.
Found that rhythm, but they are right here knocking on the door, trailing by 1. Short serve handled, and then the block by Ford puts it right back. Cross city rivalry between the Trojans and the Bruins. It will be hot.
To start things off, one of 2 Libros that will be deployed by Coach Reft. Opening play out of the middle and a kill by Leah Ford, 6'4" redshirt.
Final push, Oregon would punch it in with several point runs in a row that really just kind of took the wind out of SC's sails there.
Batenhorst with a perfect pass, and once again, Leah Ford, the recipient, this time on the slide. Speaks glowingly of Coach Reft and was a big supporter of him being interviewed and then being considered for the UCLA head coaching job, and it comes with a tremendous amount of responsibility. Big block that time by Ford.
And USC is number 2 in the Big Ten Conference right now with their blocking game, and this is a big reason why. Well, they're having a little bit too many hitting errors, and so he felt, you know what, let's take off the passing pressure, put in some specialists that we have, and let them focus on their hitting game, and it really did pay off against Washington. USC came up with a big win against Minnesota, who is ranked 12. Did a lot of off shots, pushes, and such like that really paid off.
Another big block out of the middle. Tyra Ariel wearing number 13. 4 sets for a slide hitting middle blocker. Batenhorst pretty good in reception. A lot of sets into the middle right now by USC. Smart shot. Mia Tuaniga. There were a lot of hands up there. Here is Olsen again, serving for the Bruins. Tight pass. And Tuaniga, the setters win. They are so much more.
Love going on that slide to her.
Service mistake, and already 3 kills for Mia Tuaniga. They've got the right men on the sideline to do it. Ume again. Good read by Riley. Leverett, very smart tip. What a dig by Trubant. And Ford off the edge. All the credit in the world to the libero for USC.
The crowd went wild.
They did indeed, and rightfully so. Leah Ford, known mostly for her blocking and defense. Nice dig into the cross court, is 4 for 4. Living's out of the back row. Big swing, better block. 3-woman block, that time Batenhorst closing the deal.
Up a nice wall there for USC. All 3 players, you can see Batenhorst kind of going to the left, getting back to make this attack. But this is something that got USC going in the first set. Can they get it going now?
Purdue and Nebraska in 5 sets. Purdue in the 5th at a match point. Tuaniga again. UCLA was better inside out and also better in efficiency. Tough serve working on Olsen. High good recyclable swing to Horn. Smart shot. Mia Tuaniga off the edge of the block and out of bounds. Ford doing most of the damage. Here's Tuaniga with the ace against Riley. UCLA probably going to lose this 4th set, but going to feel much better about themselves after this run. Riley with the dig, another chance. Here's Leverett, and a big block. Leah Ford along with Tuaniga.
On fire with the blocking. No surprise there, as we know she is a huge piece.
Great a joust situation. Good pass. Trubant with a very, oh, what a play. Wow, Anyanwu again.
Something that Favor Anyanwu really does well. Look at this, hang time just up on top of the ball.
Right, as Allie Williams for Maryland tosses the ball up, and we're underway from the Xfinity Center Pavilion. Up in the middle, it's Leah Ford, first kill of the match. Lily Gunter serving from the far side. Mia Tuaniga into the middle. There's Batencourt, as you mentioned, in the open. Over to Samantha Schnitta, but dug out easily by Livings. Tuaniga up for Fanuina, and it's blocked down by Rohrbach, but it's a point international style with a bit more creativity and poise. But it's been fancy and it's kind of going into the back burner so far for USC. Big there from Williams. Dowler tries to get it over. Overpass goes to Ford, who puts it back to the court on Maryland's side. Tuaniga, a two-time Pac-12 all-conference selection. She was top 10 in assists in the Pac-12 in all 3 years she played in the conference. Over to Sire, again blocked down by Ford. She's been everywhere so far in this match. They'll try it again with Sire, and the same result. Ford up for the challenge.
She's just so incredible for this USC team.
Tuaniga off the serve, powerful service ace that comes for the senior. You see Mia Tuaniga, another Long Beach native. That was her 23rd service ace on the season, make it 24 service aces on the year. Leading all Trojans is Tuaniga. Into the match now, and off to serve to junior Megan Verbeest. Off the net, the pancake from Rohrbach to Sire. Cross court, dugout, and put down by Tuaniga. She knows she snuck one past that Maryland front line, getting it for a USC point. Get into these routines of consistent service attacks. That one goes long, but pulled out from Trubent. And again, it's Tuaniga. Latest into a set thus far at 4-3 in set number 3. But quickly, that's tied at 4, courtesy of Mia Tuaniga.
Probably it's going to be the fans of Nani Yosia.
She did say early on, I asked my teammates for their tickets immediately when we had this matchup.
72 tickets given away as USC. Her first year at Michigan State. Spent the first 2 years at Oklahoma. In the back, Leah Ford puts it down. And Anderson already with 2 kills for Michigan State. Horst, good swing on that. Dug up but out of bounds by Yosia.
2-3 blocks up. They've got to figure it out, and they did.
Onyanwu out of the middle.
Of USC's block.
The tip by Onyanwu. And then just pushed down by the setter. No, Michigan State able to keep that alive. And now Tuaniga says, quit messing around. I'm going to do it myself. Pushes it over on the second touch. Nice to see you, Mia, up close and personal. She actually was having some fun dancing in the camera pregame. Getting on the board first. Anderson against the triple block. Nothing doing on that. 3 USC blockers roof it.
I mean, USC can lean and go that way as they know Akasha Anderson is going to get that we saw in the momentum at the beginning of the set.
The overpass hammered down. Tuaniga says, thank you very much. I can swing it as well.
Of the Spartans, they are keeping it alive with that pancake.
Oh, what a dig there by Yosia. Oh, and smash Tuaniga again right at the DS. Foley, as they have 3 different hitters in double figures. Big block.
Well, they started to flow and have a rhythm, but the thing that is touching me most is when we talked to head coach Leah Johnson, you asked her.
Livings off the hands and out, tied up in one.
Have a deep middle roster, so trying to see who can deliver tonight.
Could see 4 different middles potentially tonight for USC. That's a roll shot down to the court for Adania Famuina.
Solo blocks, 10 digs against UCLA.
From the right side, Allie Batenhorst for the point. The serve of Jillian Grimes, underrated libero.
Yeah, Coach Katie Schumacher-Colley said she kind of flies under the radar, doesn't get all the credit that she feels she deserves, but at the end of the day...
Here. Back set to Caroline Juravicius. Now Trubin takes the second. Stark in system, Merzick tips it, but into the block.
Transfer from Stanford, the winningest beach volleyball player ever for the Cardinal. Underway, perfect pass. Faumuina, Adonia Faumuina with a kill on the outside. Went to University of Hawaii and went on to rub it in Al's face a little bit. He was 2006 Defensive Player of the Year. That ball tucked inside, Faumuina able to keep the ball off the floor. This is going to be a tough angle. Kept in play legally inside the antenna. Lots of speed to the outside, and Batenhorst, number 14, Pitt Panthers in the second round in Pittsburgh. Tight pass. Very smart play by Duffy. Oh, smart play. Mia Tuaniga, the 5'9" senior.
Tussling all over the place to keep this ball alive. Peyton Dueck has to set that ball over clean and doesn't get all the way under it. Really nice location for USC.
Leah Ford in the middle with Batenhorst. Tough short serve, but pretty well covered that time defensively. Peyton Dueck, the aforementioned, but can't come up with that. Number 7, Leah Ford, 6'4" redshirt freshman. On Halloween, doing her best impression or impersonation of Maria Luis, the all-time great for Cuba. That's high praise, and right back at you. What you can do, number 14 Batenhorst can do just as well. Good or perfect at 47%. They're a lot higher than that tonight. Out of system swing here, Leverett against 3 blockers.
Angle away from Leverett. We saw Sheridan Leverett crush some balls. Obvious out-of-system play.
And setting her up, now playing 6 rotations, setting herself up for a very, very good start to her pro career. Briscoe, right on cue, after good pass to Tuaniga. Cleverly tips the ball to the floor for the kill.
Running the offense out of the middle and is going to make the USC middle blocker think about it. I like it.
UCLA doing a good job. Key side-out scores. Have got to absolutely not serve Gala Trubent again. He's easy to spot, and boy, does she make it look easy in reception.
Mia Tuaniga can obviously set up all.
Middle of the first set, you mentioned at the end of the first set, that message has got to get through. The serving pressure just not enough. Olsen off the top, saved by Tuaniga. Olsen again, ball left a little inside. Trubent with a good run. Livings still looking for success behind the 3-meter line. Big block by Allie Batenhorst. Look what I found. There is Jaden Livings, the 6'1" freshman out of Dallas. Nice pass by Leverett on the slide to Dotson. Connection not there. Dotson hustling back in. What a read that time by Tuaniga, realizing that Anna Dotson was completely out of position.
Saw that Dotson was still chasing that set. She hadn't even made it back to the middle of the court. Really nice decision.
Nice peripheral vision to see Dotson out of the play. Working on Leverett. Smart serving this time by USC. Better block. Ford out of the middle. Leah Ford, 6'4" redshirt freshman. Dreft in his second season at this legendary program. Ace serve.
High risk, high reward, and this one, big time ace for USC catching the back.
Overpass here. Tuaniga there on the joust with Duffy. Leverett, high swing. Leverett again. Tuaniga taking a whack and registers the kill. Mia Tuaniga and the Trojans are celebrating. Really good choice by Tuaniga. Started with a perfect pass. Here's Gosnell. UCLA must-win situation to stay in this match. Good block deflection. Not a good set. A rare mistake by Trubant. UCLA does not take advantage. Dotson on the slide. Yep, both middle blockers on the floor for UCLA are named Dotson, and the celebration goes on. Just 2 points away from the sweep. Get their 15th win so far on the year and their 7th win in the Big Ten Conference. Smart shot. Batenhorst was way out of the play. There was nobody to... Oh, what a block. Leah Ford to perfection.
She'll head back for the first serve as we get things underway here in the Galen Center. And the float serve dug by Jaden Livings. Tuaniga to Leah Ford in the middle, and she's blocked on that one. Famuina going to try to get an assist on this one, and Livings gets another swing. Tuino. Bay's going to keep that one in rotation, and Ensley gets a swing now. Trubant to Tuaniga to Ford. Ford gets another swing at it, and this one's going to be a kill. Really nice spot through that Huskies block there. Tuaniga now to serve again. And a spot serve there to the right side. Difference here as the Huskies struggle to find a passing game, helping the Trojans pull away. Another one there, and the Huskies just can't keep it alive. Really don't, but Tuaniga will head back to serve again. The Huskies going to try to pass this one, and that one's just barely in. And she'll go back to serve first. Trubant digs it. Tuaniga one-hand sets that one to Ariel, and the one-hand set into the middle blocker kill. Just looking at the stats so far here in the first set, 8 attacking errors for Washington and just 3 for USC. It's kind of been part of the decision-making factor here in this first set, and Tuaniga dumps that one, and that'll close the first set for the Trojans off the sneaky setter dump. Definitely come back out firing, looking to get things going in their direction. And another overpass by the Trojans. But the Huskies falter on this one. The miscommunication there by the Trojans. Batenhorst took the second touch over Tuaniga, but Huskies get the point as a result. Tuaniga just dumps that one. Her opportunity to get a point on the board. Now 12-6 to serve. Let's get another look at this setter dump here. Something that she's become really good at throughout her career, just being a tricky, smart, tactical setter. And she'll send another float over here. Lauren Bays with a really clean pass right to Howry. And Kean Fletcher gets a swing there, and she's just blocked. To serve for the Trojans, who trail by 4 late in this third set. Bush keeps that one alive. And Ensley's going to get a tip on this one. Tuaniga's going to try to feed Ford again, but the Huskies keep this one alive. Bays going to pass back to Ensley. Trubant keeps this one alive. Batenhorst going to try to keep it in play. And Famuina gets that one over. Bays gonna set Ensley again, and the block by Tuaniga, Leah Ford, and Adanya Famuina.
Needed block, huge defensive play. Just look at.
Yeah, that USC block coming in to stop any. So both teams an area of improvement as the season progresses. Lauren Bays with that really clean float serve. Tuaniga gonna dump that one over, and the Huskies cannot respond to it. Washington gonna look to clean up that attacking game here. Tuaniga with the serve. And this one just barely inbounds. Sneaky on the outside of that. Just braces over the net. Same almost.
Server for the Illini as they start this first set up 1-0. Tuaniga over to Batenhorst. And that will land in. Likes to do everything around the court. Hit, block, dig, serve. And that was a big hit by the freshman Jaden Livings. Mosher now her fourth serve in a row, excuse me. Another big hit by Batenhorst, another big block by Illinois, and another block, but this one will land out. 3 players for USC with 3 kills. Mosher setting up Lainey Smith, and it's blocked. Tuaniga back to serve for USC. And a big serve and an ace. 7th kill of the match. That leads the floor. Mosher will send it over, and a nice touch by Mia Tuaniga so far. But like you said, Cooper, she'll start on the serving block here to start the 3rd set. It'll land out. The referee up top initially said it landed in.
Hill from the middle position right there.
Another serve goes off the white stripe and over. Martinez Mundo will set up. Raina Terry and blocked by Allie Batenhorst. Throws it up high, does Mia, and she'll get an ace. A great serve by Tuaniga. She sits at 13 kills and 5 blocks. Mia Tuaniga, a big serve and an ace for Tuaniga.
In close games like this.
15-6 is the ace disparity. And another one back to back for Mia Tuaniga. Back to serve. She's there. She's the Trojans' best server. She sends it up high, hits it hard. Over to Raina Terry.
Of a crowd here. Sells serve. Dug out quickly by Trubin. Tapped over and finds the middle of Indiana's floor. Side out for USC, and out of Nebraska last year. Played 4 years with the Cornhuskers. Fires it over the net. Dug out by Geddes. Hayworth the set to Tatum on the opposite hitter. A beautiful diving dig by Trubin. Fired over and a kill for USC. Tyra Ariel came program, a 4-time national champion, 2 times as a team captain. Fires this one over the net. Dug out quickly by Trubin, over the floor, or over the net, I should say, and a point for the Southern California servers. Alonzo Corsellis at the line. Throws it up in the air, taps it over, dug out by Gosnell. Back row attack, good dig by Hayworth. Pass to the middle, here's a back row attack, stuffed at the net. Tatum keeps it over, and Trubin, and it's finally shoved down to the floor by Mia Tuaniga, her states before committing to Indiana.
How about that?
Gets it over cleanly. Tuaniga out of system, and she gets a kill. Here's Mia Tuaniga. Her serve is in. A service ace for Mia Tuaniga. Over the net. Dug out Gosnell. Set Batenhorst. Tatum the dig. Hayworth set. Saris. Kept alive by USC. Out of system. Vickers keeps it alive. Stuffed at the net. And USC wins the point. They stay alive for the time being. 8-point lead. Here's Leah Ford at the service line. 6-6, a tie in this 4th set. Hayworth falling backwards, a set across the court. Gets rejected by Tyra Aaron. Mia Tuaniga up to 44 assists on the day. And here's Verbeest to serve. Tatum gets rejected, but it's still alive. Hayworth back set on the slide. Tatum dug out by Batenhorst. Famuina throws it over. Hayworth near side. Saris' swing is rejected by Leah Ford. A big-time play ties this setup.
Another very impressive win for Wisconsin was at Purdue. A sellout crowd in that one. And Furbinger, remember, went on a really incredible run to gain momentum. And out of the back row, your first look at Jaden Living, 6'1" freshman out of Dallas, Texas. Wisconsin 18-5, 12-2 in conference. Lost their opener at Minnesota and then lost at home to Nebraska. Tight pass, smart play by Mia.
And we are off. Here comes the serve. Received by Batenhorst. Gosnell heading it towards the net. Batenhorst will get a chance. Good touch there by Morris. Long rally to start this one off. Ariel dug up there, but that will hit the floor. Oregon has a great mark when it wins the 1st set. Trojans will want to take this one, and an ace for Mia Tuaniga.
Digit blocks for the 10th time this season versus Northwestern recently. So they are not slowing down with their blocking.
Madison Peach able to get it past the blockers of Oregon. Collier hits it over. Trubin the first to touch it. And that will go as a kill.
So far in just the 1st set.
Gosnell the only Trojan coming into this one with more service aces than errors. And a block there from the Trojans. on the afternoon at 3.5 alone in this set. Douglas with the dig. Batenhorst will get a try. Collier, this time she's the one that gets blocked. A high serve there. And misdirection. Tuaniga does her classic setter spike. Trojans would like to avoid their second straight sweep. Tuaniga gets a kill. Again.
And Batenhorst rising ahead of her total kills from last game where she only had 8.
And a service ace from Mia Tuaniga. Oregon with the serve. Batenhorst the first to touch it. Tuaniga, yet another setter spike. Last couple of points have been back and forth. Leah Ford will look to carry on a run. Big hit here, but Ford able to handle it. Does send it back over to Oregon's side. Douglas with the dig. We'll have to see who got last touch.
USC's more consistent hitters.
Northwestern playing with the lead. Yet another ranked matchup. They go back to Anyanwu, and this time she gets her first kill.
The ball backwards to Summers, and Summers was able to get it over.
Good serve from Reed. Famuina gets the kill. Another good serve from Carter. Here's Batenhorst with the swing, and Carter's all over the place. They go to Batenhorst again. Northwestern has a shot in system. Right for Rousseau. Well kept up by Douglas. Point Trojans.
The back line with the service game. Issue is a lot of the serves early on are too over-enthusiastic.
Tuaniga has one of the best serves in the conference, putting it on display there.
Well, odd from her, you know, she's been so consistent all year with the discipline on the block, but just a bit of a struggle in recent points.
And Brendan, you and I have been at this table for most of this season, as that one falls on Northwestern's side as well.
Week in and week out. And a lot of those games, Eli, are really similar to how this USC game is turning out so far, where Northwestern stays competitive in the early sets. But as we're seeing in this third set, eventually...
Batenhorst had the second ball after a tough first pass. Gave Northwestern an opportunity here. Carter for Reed. Had it sent back. Point Trojans, 4 points away from victory.
It's Tyra Ariel, the redshirt junior from Plano, Texas. Boilermakers play at Hudson over the Trojan block. Batenhorst out of the back row, and she finishes it. Allie Batenhorst, a name that you're going to hear a lot here this evening. Chacoin sends it away. Tooling it off the block is Adanya Famuina. 2 kills on 6 attempts, hitting .333 here in set number 1. Batenhorst out of the back row, and she is cash money. Her 5th kill of the matchup, 20-18 now USC. Anderson sets Hudson. Stuffed at the net. Been pretty critical. It almost seems 58%. To Chacoin. Tap. Pancake dig by Hornung, keeping it off the ground. Back to Batenhorst. Chacoin keeps it up. Hudson out of the back row. Somehow USC keeps it up. Back and forth we go. Boilers keep it up. Again, Batenhorst. Hornung keeps it alive. Carr. Gosnell now back to Batenhorst. And USC gets the point after a long rally.
Have 3 bodies to cover the rest of the court.
Sneaky from Tuaniga. Was convinced to change her mind. So 25-24 now Purdue as they get the point. Set number 2. Set up and finish. Has to feel good for...
That one skips the top of the tape. Tuaniga will keep it up with a dig there, and then a hard stab down and a kill from Adana. 4-3, Huskies lead. Barton receives that one. Howry will put it up. Just a tip over and into the block. There was 3 Trojans there, but I believe gets her 23rd kill of the season. Tuaniga up to Batenhorst. Batenhorst, nobody home, as that one was sent by Molly Wilson, who was the closest to it, a potential dig. Not being able to get the serve down. You see that jump top spin that is so difficult to deal with when you get it, and that's exactly what happened. Tuaniga with the ace. Barton to serve once again with an 8-point lead in this first set, which has turned into somewhat domination for the University of Washington. Tuaniga's going to do whatever she can. As you see, she just caught UW napping. Ensley knew it immediately as it whistled by her. Serve coming from Verbeest. Bays receives. Howry up. Barton into the block. Kept alive by UW. Wow. And then the smackdown from Tuaniga. Wilson to serve again. Right to the back row. It was a little bit dangerous. The attack near side kept alive, then just sent over on a free ball. Another chance for the attack and slapped over by Mia Tuaniga. Point Trojans on her stats. She has a career high in this season. Give and go with Barton, but it's into the block. Ariel and Tuaniga. Nice serve there by Howry, but a good enough dig, then tapped it over. 7-6 USC back in front. Barton puts it up. Bays is the only one that can get to it. A high arcing ball. Bush goes into the block. 3 different Trojans there. Gosnell to serve once again out of Charleston, South Carolina. Barton off the block. Good job by Gosnell to dig it up. Coming the other way. That was, I believe, Anyanwu. The block keeps it alive, and it's a block and a point for the Trojans. 11-9 here, set number 1. USC with the lead. She had that at Illinois earlier this year. Another great serve by Gosnell. Barton goes into the block. Trojans come out of the timeout with another point. Has found a way. Barton the other way into the block, still kept alive. Haney then is the last one to tap it over. The joust there goes wide from Tuaniga as they want to replay.
The center for the Trojans, Allie Batenhorst, starts it off with our first serve. It is over, and the Hawkeyes on the attack. Batenhorst controls. Trojans get their first drive from the back line. It's deflected. It's a USC point, and the senior starts it off. There's Garcia, the freshman lefty, to serve. Spins it over, and the Trojans set up. And USC wins the point. Favor on Yanwu with puts the margin back to 6. You see on the replay, that was just a one-hand block. Batenhorst alone. She's there to start the offense for USC. Can't she close it out? Off the block, it's kept alive by the Hawkeyes. Trojans with a prime shot. Flipped over by Tuaniga. She points the finger, and she's got her first kill. Back into this one. Second straight serve, Gosnell with the Trojans up by 5. Second chance, Vesti. She's rejected. Tuaniga and Anyanwu with a first really big stuff.
Night, but Anyanwu, as you can see coming across, she's having herself a night. So
back to the service line. Trojans 2 points away from claiming set 1. Skies through with a service ace. On senior night, Mia Tuaniga brings the Trojans a point away.
Slam that one back.
Tuaniga, a rolling serve and an ace. The senior with her second ace of the night, and the Trojans running away with it on a 5-0 scoring run. See if she can stay hot through the break. Float serve over, just making sure to get it to the Trojan side. Iowa can tie with a point. Urquhart off the block, kept alive USC. Tuaniga 1-on-2, wins the battle and the point for USC. In the middle. Everybody here a Mia Tuaniga fan, but it matters a little bit more to the family that came along with her. She serves, she's got another ace.
Tense than everyone else on the floor for SC.
Feed Allie Batenhorst, the mantra for Brad Keller's group. Blocked by Tuaniga. Onyanwu's in there as well, but the Trojans keep building the wall right behind the net.
The story is you're able to see them come up everything